Are you somebody that doesn't normally vote? If you are, I'm looking for you. My name's Jeanette Wilson, and I'm standing in the Whangaparo electorate. You may have had one of these pop through your door. The reason you voted in the past may be various, but if it's because you didn't believe there was any point, that nothing was ever going to change, this is the election that could be different. New Zealand Loyal, we have 34 candidates. All of us are absolutely fed up to the back teeth with how this country is being governed and how we're not being consulted about decisions. The government's spending our money willy-nilly, getting us further into debt, which means more and more taxes. Most of us at the moment are being taxed more than 50%. By the time you take tax off your wages, usually at least 30%, maybe up to 39%, 15% on GST, another 70 cents a litre at the petrol pump, you are being taxed, you are being robbed. And there is a better way. It's called a 1% financial tax. Have I got your attention? Great. I have meetings happening locally explaining more about this tax, and there's also videos on our website, nzloyal.org.nz. But just in a nutshell, instead of taking all the different taxes, we propose a 1% financial transactions tax. What this means is you will pay 1% tax when your money comes in, whether it's a pension or whether it's wages or whether it's a benefit, just 1%. And you'll pay 1% each time you spend money. So it will encourage people to save. Now, where do we get the money from? Some people roll their eyes and scoff and say, no, that's not possible. Look at our gross domestic product. If you take 1% of that, it won't pay for everything. We're not talking about the gross domestic product. Of course, that won't work. We're talking about the ESAS. It's the exchange settlement figure that we find in the Treasury's accounts. So if you go to RBNZ, which is the Royal Reserve Bank of New Zealand, RBNZ, and you look for the Treasury accounts, you will see in there a figure, 33.5 billion New Zealand dollars passes through their books every business day. And there are 260 business days in a year. So you take 33.5 billion, you multiply it by the 260 business days, and you get a really huge figure. That if we chop some of the government spending, the excessive spending, the spending that you'd rather not see happen, we can pay all this country's bills as they fall due without going further into debt. So if that appeals to you, if you would like to pay less tax, if you'd like to help a powerful group of Kiwi citizens put this country back on the right path, then vote for New Zealand Loyal. Where does the extra money coming from? In case you're thinking about that $33.5 billion that changes hands every day, that's trades being done on the stock exchange. It's people buying and selling currencies to make a profit. Yes, so we're going to tax those wealthy investors, those corporations that have been getting away without paying tax because they've got fancy, well-paid accountants. And we're going to put money back in the pockets of real Kiwis. So let's do this, eh? Let's do this together. There are enough of us to vote for that 1% tax that we can get this country back on track. Have an awesome day.